Ever wondered what the scariest places on Earth are? Our planet is brimming with mysteries, some fascinating, others downright chilling. Amidst the beauty and wonder, there are locations that instill a sense of dread, places that echo with tales of the macabre. In this exploration, we're counting down the top 5 scariest places on Earth, each with its unique eerie allure. These are the areas where fear and fascination intersect, where the unknown takes a terrifying form. Prepare yourself as we dive into the world of the unknown and the terrifying. Starting off at number 5, we have the Sedlec Ossuary in the Czech Republic. Nestled in the suburbs of Kutná Hora, this small Roman Catholic chapel holds a chilling secret. Instead of traditional decor, it's adorned with the bones of between 40,000 to 70,000 people. In the 13th century, an abbot from Sedlec monastery returned from Jerusalem with a handful of holy soil, which he sprinkled over the cemetery, making it a popular burial site. As the centuries passed and the graveyard filled up, older bones were exhumed to make room for new burials. These bones were then used to decorate the chapel, resulting in the bone-chilling spectacle we see today. From chandeliers made of skulls and femurs to garlands of bones draped across the chapel like festive decorations, the Sedlec Ossuary is a stark reminder of our mortality. Imagine walking through a chapel adorned with human bones. Wouldn't that send chills down your spine? Next on our list, ranking at number 4, is the Island of the Dolls in Mexico. Hidden amidst the Xochimilco canals near Mexico City, this island holds a chilling spectacle that echoes an eerie tale from the past. The island's only inhabitant, Don Julian Santana, spent 50 years hanging dolls from trees to appease the spirit of a girl who drowned nearby. Over time, the island morphed into a macabre gallery with hundreds of dolls, decapitated, decomposing, some with vacant eyes, swaying silently in the breeze. The dolls, weathered by the elements, transformed into grotesque versions of their former selves, their skins darkened, limbs missing, eyes hollowed out, creating a tableau of horror that could unsettle even the bravest souls. In the dead of the night, locals claimed to hear whispers and the dolls' eyes following them around. The sight of these decaying dolls, the pervading sense of despair, and the whispers of a long-gone child is enough to make anyone's blood run cold. Coming in at number 3, we have Pripyat in Ukraine. Founded in the late 20th century, Pripyat was once a bustling city, home to thousands of people. But this all changed in 1986, when the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, situated just a few kilometers away, experienced a catastrophic meltdown. The city was swiftly evacuated, its residents leaving behind a ghost town that stands as a chilling reminder of the disaster. The buildings, now decayed and overgrown, stand silent and empty. Schools, homes, hospitals, all abandoned in the blink of an eye. And the amusement park with its rusting Ferris wheel is an iconic symbol of this deserted city. But what makes Pripyat truly terrifying is the invisible, lingering danger, high levels of radiation. This silent killer makes the city not just eerie, but deadly. The eeriness of this abandoned city is truly spine-chilling. Almost at the top, at number 2, we have Aokigahara Forest in Japan. Known as the Sea of Trees, this dense forest sits at the northwest base of Mount Fuji. It's a place of beauty, but also one of great sorrow. The forest has a long history, steeped in local folklore, often associated with demons and the supernatural. Regrettably, modern times have seen Aokigahara gain a different kind of reputation. It's become a common place for individuals to end their own lives, earning it the chilling nickname, the Suicide Forest. The reasons behind this are complex and deeply personal, but the sheer number of tragic stories associated with this place is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Adding to the eeriness, the forest's dense vegetation muffles sound, creating an unsettling silence that blankets the area. It's almost as though the forest itself is holding its breath, absorbing the sorrow that permeates its very soil. The silence and the tragic stories of this forest are enough to make anyone's heart pound. And now the moment you've been waiting for, the number 1 scariest place on Earth, Poveglia Island in Italy. Nestled in the Venetian lagoon, Poveglia Island carries a history that would make even the bravest shiver. Its story starts innocently enough, but the turn of events is nothing short of chilling. In the 14th century, during the height of the bubonic plague, Poveglia served as a quarantine station. Thousands upon thousands of people suffering from the deadly disease were sent here to live out their final days. The island quickly became a graveyard, with the soil said to be composed of 50% human ash. But the horror didn't stop there. In the early 20th century, Poveglia Island was repurposed as a mental hospital. The patients were subjected to inhumane treatments, and it is alleged that a doctor performed crude lobotomies on his patients. The same doctor, it said, was driven to madness by the spirits of the island and leapt from the hospital's bell tower. Today, Poveglia is shrouded in terrifying tales of hauntings and paranormal activity. Visitors speak of hearing the anguished cries of plague victims, the mad laughter of the deranged doctor, and the eerie chime of the bell tower, even though the bell was removed decades ago. The dark history and alleged hauntings of Poveglia Island truly make it the scariest place on Earth. And there you have it, the top 5 scariest places on Earth. We've journeyed together through the bone-laden halls of the Sedlec ossuary in the Czech Republic, each skeleton whispering tales of plague and death. We've tiptoed around the eerie island of the dolls in Mexico, every doll's glassy gaze hinting at a tragic loss. We've walked the silent, ghostly streets of Pripyat in Ukraine, feeling the chill of a nuclear disaster that left a city in ruin. We've wandered through the dense, whispering foliage of Aokigahara forest in Japan, a place of unsettling peace and sorrow. Finally, we've explored the haunted grounds of Poveglia Island in Italy, its soil steeped in centuries of torment and disease. These locations echo with stories of fear and fascination, reminders of our world's darker corners. They're a testament to the fact that sometimes the most terrifying tales are not those of fiction, but those rooted in reality. So would you dare to visit any of these places? Remember, fear is only as deep as the mind allows.